Wow, before I go any further, not that I've gone further, but before, there's someone in the audience that I'd like to introduce. Hope he doesn't mind. But everyone, a nice applause for Brian May. Brian, where are you? Where are you, Brian? Anyone see him? Hello? Brian! So nice to have you. I want to meet you. Wow.
Where'd you go? You left me.
I know, but you couldn't run fast enough.
I know. She's younger than me.
We were in the dressing room, and I heard about Brian May being in the audience. I went, oh my gosh. In the meantime, the last song was on, so I ran down the hallway, and Jerry was behind me. And I just told her, I just said that the reason why I'm faster is because I can run.
Saw me come.
This is the favorite part of the show that I really love, and this is sharing home movies with you. Jerry and I put our film together. Some of you may have seen clips of little bits and pieces, but I'll tell you little stories about, the life that Elvis lived and loved. And I know Jerry agrees with me at the same time. We had, more fun and did so many things in many ways.
These were truly home movies. They were never meant to be anything but. We think Elvis would want to share them with the audience.
This is Elvis driving his customized bus that George Barris had built for him. He had asked George if he'd make it for him and something comfortable that he could carry us all on. We're stopping here as a break. He had been driving for quite a while. And Elvis and the guys would really play around like little kids. And the game was trying to get Elvis. Elvis was pretty quick, but he'd also go after the guys. And of course, do karate chops and, see if he could catch and play tag. And the girls would kind of just stand around and watch around. I'm filming because Elvis had given me my first video camera.
After driving for 1,000, 2,000 miles, it was a great way to let off steam.
Yeah. And while we were he was driving, or he'd be sitting in the back, we'd be playing a game called Yahtzee. I don't know if you ever heard of that before, but we're playing here, yes? And it was intense, and we were really going after it. And then all of a sudden we started realizing that Elvis was winning all the games. So I looked over and I saw him, and I went, oh my God, he's cheating every single game.
Elvis always won.
It's true. We're at the Grand Canyon here, and it was unbelievably beautiful. I don't know if you've ever been, but we went here and all the stops took sight and just kind of took in the area. Right here we are in Snowmass, Colorado.
Yes.
Colorado. I didn't wear we just got there and I did not have the shoes on, so I'm getting carried everywhere I go. Elvis loved the snowmobiles, and he was reckless, trust me. You didn't want to ride behind him because he would give you a joyride.
He loved anything dangerous.
Yeah.
I mean, he loved to do dangerous things. Now we're in Hawaii. We're getting ready to visit the Arizona Memorial that Elvis did a concert for that actually raised the majority of the money to build it.
He was very proud of this because, yes, he did put a lot of money into it. To actually see the site was something that he was interested in because he didn't realize so many men were buried really in that ship. And we got to visit it, and we had a wonderful tour guide who showed Elvis all the names of all those who died in the ship.
He was actually the admiral.
Oh, thank you. So we spent most of the day here, and this, like I said, was in Hawaii, and one of his favorite places to visit and have fun and vacation.
Where'd you get the hat?
Where'd I get the hat? Elvis surprised me with a birthday party I had no idea. He just wanted me to come downstairs and join him, and I thought it was just a regular day. And he surprised me with a beautiful cake with our horses. Something we love to do is go riding together. And he knew I had a love for horses, and he also took on that as well. I'm splitting up the cake and cutting all the pieces for everybody. How many were there? There were like, about 12 of us. This is Grandma, Elvis's grandmother. This was the suitcases that he got me for us to go on this trip to the UK, believe it or not. He had even bought the plane, the Lisa Marie, so that we could actually probably go on that particular plane to come here.
This is what they call the honeymoon house?
Yes. This is the night before we get married, and he gifted me with rings, matching rings for our ranch.
Memphis?
This is the reception at Graceland of all the people who could not come to our wedding in Las Vegas. And everybody that's here are all the people that he dealt with in Memphis. His jeweler and his wife, the projectionist at the Memphian Theater and his wife, Lamar Fike, his family, etc.
And now we're at the ranch in Mississippi. Elvis does everything big. We started with 4 horses, wound up with 38, right?
38 horses. You got a horse whether you liked it or not.
And a house trailer.
And here we're back at Graceland, riding one of his favorite horses, Rising Sun. This is my domino that he gifted me with. And this is one of our favorite things to do, is ride all over Graceland. And he would ride down to the gate and show his horse off to all the fans, stop and write, sign autographs, and race down the front lawn.
Yeah.
Here we're having fun on the golf cart. Our little Lisa with us, and he would take us all over, going over the hills, going all over the property, and giving us a joyride, and he loved doing that.
Lisa does that now, right?
She does it now. At least she's a little safer. But this is what we did. This is how we lived. This is what he loved. He would get behind the gates of Graceland and literally just be a kid.
So we've seen a lot of fun stuff in the home movie. This is Elvis prior to walking out to see his audience and his fans. As Priscilla said earlier, nobody's backstage. He's so tense and nervous. You can see all of us, myself included, we pick up on that tension. It's him psyching himself out to be the greatest performer when he walks on that stage.
And people think that he was not nervous. He was nervous for every single show, because he always said, you never know who your audience is.
You can see it right there.
Yep.
Look at him thinking it. That's why he was always the greatest performer. So,
well,
we hope you've enjoyed these moments. Thank you.
Thank you.